My dear viewers, have you ever loved someone so deeply that you forgot how to love yourself? You gave them your heart, your loyalty, your time, thinking they would treasure it. But instead of protecting it, they shattered it. They didn't just break your trust. They broke the version of you that believed love was enough to change everything. You see, when you love someone purely, you don't count the sacrifices. You don't keep score of the nights you stayed up listening, the days you carried their pain, or the times you forgave what others would have walked away from. You give, because that's who you are. But some people, they take your love and use it like a crutch. Not because they deserve it, but because they know you're strong enough to give it anyway. And that's where the hurt begins. They grew comfortable in your presence. They believed you'd never leave. They saw your kindness as weakness and your forgiveness as routine. But oh, my dear viewers, let me say this. Love is not blind, it's just hopeful. And you hoped so hard that they would finally see you. But they didn't. You became the one who always reached out first. The one who understood their silence, who stood through their storms, who gave even when your own soul felt empty. They didn't appreciate your loyalty. They didn't notice how you were slowly breaking while holding them together. And worst of all, they never asked how you felt. They just assumed you'd always be there. And when people start believing that your love is guaranteed, they stop valuing it. But love is not limitless when it's one-sided. Even the warmest heart gets tired. Even the most patient soul reaches a breaking point. You loved them deeply, yes. But that doesn't mean they were worthy of your love. Because love should never feel like a battlefield where only one side is fighting. It should never make you feel invisible, unheard, or unwanted. Real love doesn't drain you. It fills you. So if you're walking away now, walk with your head held high. Because you didn't fail. You were real in a world full of temporary people. You were consistent while they were confused. You were all in, while they were only halfway there. And here's what they don't see yet. The silence you leave behind will echo louder than all the words you ever said. They'll miss the way you made them feel safe. They'll miss the comfort of your understanding, your late-night talks, your steady presence when everything else was falling apart. They'll miss the kind of love that doesn't knock twice in a lifetime. Oh, they'll try to replace you. They'll meet others. They'll laugh, pretend, post pictures, but deep down, they'll feel the hollowness. Because what you gave wasn't ordinary. They'll search for your love in others, and all they'll find are pieces, never the whole. And that's when it will hit them. That the person they once had, the heart they once held, was a blessing they didn't recognize. But by then, my dear viewers, you will have healed. You'll learn to love yourself in the places where they left you hurting. You'll rebuild the parts of your heart they didn't care to understand. You'll find people who don't need to be convinced of your value, because they'll see it from the start. And while they live with the regret of letting something real slip away, you'll be thriving. Not because you found revenge, but because you found peace. So to everyone watching this, hear me clearly. You were never too much. You were just too real for someone who wasn't ready. You were light in a world they chose to keep dark. And one day, they'll sit alone with the memory of what they lost, while you walk into a future that finally mirrors the love you gave so freely. Because you loved them deeply. But they never deserved the beauty of your soul.